My name is Mohamed Darwish. I'm an assistant professor in the construction engineering department at AUC. My area of specialty is structural engineering. I'm here to talk to you about two active learning classrooms. One is structural analysis for architects, and the other is structural design for architects 1, the first structural design for architects course. First, I believe that the active learning made a real difference because of the situation that we had before. Before, we were just lecturing, which is not the best practice I felt, especially in these areas, because I believe that students need to solve in front of the instructor and with the active involvement of the instructor with students in such courses, whether in structural analysis courses or structural design courses. The situation we had before was not helping us that much because we didn't have this ability to do that. Without having an active learning classroom, the best we could do is that I could have one student or two students helping me while I'll solve an example on the board, or maybe one of them will go up and the others will correct him. But in the active learning classrooms, we are talking about 4 to 6 boards that are existing there, and they are all solving the same problem in groups. And I'm guaranteeing now that we have at least a good number, or at least half of the people are actively involved in the solution. Especially that what I do is that I don't fix the groups. The students who are active players within the solution process, I shuffle them in most of the cases. So you'll not find the typical groups continuing all over the classes. To guarantee the maximum involvement of the students when solving examples by hand, which will help them a lot when they study at home on their own and work on their assignments, and minimize a lot of mistakes that we have been seeing in regular exams or quizzes when we were not involving active learning. But now, because we have active learning classrooms, we are able to do this. The students are able to solve examples on the boards, and as an instructor, I go and pass by each group of students. But maybe the difference in structural analysis than structural design will be the fact that in analysis courses, you are talking about a problem that has one solution. However, you have different approaches to the same problem. So you can solve maybe from different directions or using different methods. So you can reach the same solution, but the solution is the same. So this is actually what I focus on with the students in that kind of problems, which is that I make them solve with different methods, and then we compare the methods to each other, which method is fastest, which method is shortest, which approach is better in which case. In the structural design courses, the issue is different because like any design problem, you have more than one solution for the same problem. So you can have maybe 10 solutions and they are all correct, or maybe 9 of them are correct and one is not abiding by the rules. Somehow you could have an issue of favorability, one being better than the other, although the other is not necessarily wrong. So in a lot of cases, I actually have the groups do different designs, and I start comparing and discussing the designs of the different groups and opening their minds with different perspectives, which design is more favorable in which case, especially that in our work, you have maybe some designs are more easy to implement. Some designs are more economic than others. So you don't have actually one solid thing, but you have favorability issues, and this will help a lot to give one of the most important course outcomes, which is when to do what. I would really like to thank each and every person who was involved in this initiative from the scratch. I know things take time to change, but I really would like to thank each and every person who was involved in the introduction and implementation of the active learning techniques on campus at AUC. Thank you all.